those two loose forwards, Justin Marshall.
Well, yeah, they have. They've been superb. On a night, there's Kleberger there.
And it was a toss-up between Kleberger and Carpenter for man of the match. It's gone to Adam Kleberger.
Van der Merwe, a worthy mention as well. He's been strong too, hasn't he? But Kleberger.
Yes, and Siali Piutau, of course, for Tonga.
The scrum is inside. Scrum is inside.
Of course, the man of the match has to be named before the match is over, and still this match could go either way.
Yes. So much better receiving the man of the match awards, as Matthew Cooper will tell you, when you're on the winning team. It feels so much better.
How would he know?
So we wish him luck.
Touch. Pause. Engage.
And it goes. Carpenter off the back. And Canada, well, the ball hasn't gone out. And here's Iongi charging into midfield to try and set it up for Tonga. Arm goes out. 4 minutes to play here in Northland. A thriller. Morar chips into a bit of a hole. Going back Van der Merwe. They'll come back for the penalty. And Tonga will put it into the corner.
There's actually plenty of time, Tonga. You don't need to panic. You've got the penalty, put it down in the corner.
That's right. Conversely, neither did Canada. Fairhurst, for me, that scrum was set inside the 22, 8-9. He just needed to kick it into touch, get reset. The best time to defend, I can assure you, is when you're in your set piece, when it's not disjointed, you're all in the positions that you train at. From there, you can get your defence set. Instead, he grubbed it along the ground and has given Tonga this opportunity.
Have it. And referee Jonathan Catlin says you've got to use it. They've got to use it, and away comes the skipper, Marker. Canada's defence has been pretty good. Now it's about to be challenged again. Tonga. That's the 22. Huged in here as Lukatui takes it forward. Moa. Well, they're going to keep trying to head it up, get themselves into position to strike, but Tonga-Uia's gone in upright. They've held him up. If he can't get this down, it's a turnover.
They've got him up.
It's a collapsed maul, and it's a turnover. It's Tonga ball. How important was that? He just went in too high to big Soani Tonga-Uia.
Oh, I think he just fought too much. Tonga-Uia, he had the opportunity, he went down on one knee. You watch him here, so he gets hit up high, yes. Now he's in trouble here, he's starting to fight, he's in a bit of trouble. Now you watch, he'll drop to one knee there. That's where he needed to go to ground. Instead he tried to re-stand and go forward. I think if he had gone to ground there, they would have got that ball back. They've still got time. This is where this ball, for me, needs to go taken from the number 8. Keep inside your 22. Stay inside there until you can finally kick it out on the full.
Well, Tonga looking for just their 5th win in World Cup Rugby. Canada, their 7th. Canada in front, 25-20. It's been a very good game, and Tonga trying to put the pressure on, trying to screw the scrum. It went down in a heap. Canada have to be careful. Inside the last minute now.
Great, Rick. This is great, isn't it?
Oh, what a game. What a game. Match 10 of the Rugby World Cup.
Time out. Time out.
Time off. I think there might be a bit of blood needing attended to.
Oh, what a 46 seconds for Tonga. You know, they are still well in this pool, but again, so are Canada. They're playing themselves into this pool.
I think you're right before too, Justin. They've just got to try and be patient, do a few phases, Tonga. And if they can get the ability to get one-on-one runners, those really sharp backs, gee, they could go in.
Well, it's Jamie Cudmore who's receiving attention, the 33-year-old. He played in the 2007 World Cup, but for various reasons he hasn't played a lot for Canada. Kieran Crowley was delighted when he was available for this tournament, and he's won a crucial line-out ball. And he's done some excellent work in the engine room today. You can understand why Kieran Crowley was so pleased to have him back. Now they need a big scrum. So too, of course, to Tonga.
Pause. There you go.
Taken off the back by Carpenter, one of the best players on the field today. Canada will just look to tie this up and ride the game out. Got to be careful not to give away a penalty for sealing off their own ball. Nanya Dala in the back, and he's going to help our man of the match, Adam Kleberger, out here.
They've got it.
Time just about out. They'll put it into touch. Canada wins. Massive disappointment for Tonga, and this huge contingent of support, but what delight for the Canadians, Justin Marshall.
And they deserve it as well. They worked very hard. They stayed in this game. You have to feel despondent and sorry. And you can just see by the body language, that's Piatal, who did everything he possibly could tonight. He was superb. We hardly called Vainikolo in the second half. They just didn't get the ball enough to the right line breakers in the Tongan team. But this is the picture we want to see. The Canadians, their first hit out of the tournament has proved successful. A deserved victory for them. What a start. What a game. What a fantastic occasion.
Well, it was a wonderful, wonderful contest, this, between two very evenly matched teams. But in the end, it's Canada who win it 25-20. So Canada scoring 3 tries to 2. Jeb Sinclair, the lock, scoring in the first half. Aaron Carpenter, who was very close to man of the match the second, but the one that mattered the most, Phil McKenzie, the 3rd try of the game. Siali Piutau, 2 superbly constructed and taken tries for him. Some good goal kicking from both Morath and Pritchard in very difficult conditions. 2 conversions, 2 penalties each. So just that 1 try proving the difference between the 2 sides in this, well, outstanding game, really. Played in front of a crowd of over 17,000 capacity crowd here. DTH Whanamurva, the best of the Canadian backs in a tremendous one-on-one with Siali Piutau. Look at the disappointment, though, for Tonga. So much wonderful support, and they'll probably feel they've let them down, but they haven't. They've played wonderfully, but Canada just that little bit better when it counted. Here's Finau Maka now with Matthew Cooper.
Well, Finau, obviously disappointment, but they just got away, the Canadians, right at the end.
Yeah, I thought we were going to choose to go with against the win on the first half, but I thought Canada came out and used the win nicely. But I thought in the second half we didn't quite play the way we wanted to play. But I thought credit to Canada. I think they came out and defended well, and you know, they deserved the win today. They played better.
Yeah, a couple of nice tries from Piutau, but that just obviously the Canadian right at the end, wasn't it? It was just that too strong, and they held the ball well, didn't they? Yeah,
I thought they defended well. They controlled the ball well, and I thought for us we didn't quite play to the way we wanted to play. But I guess that's just, you know, at the end of the day, they deserve the win. They thought they came out and played better.
Okay, thanks, Finau.
Thanks, Greg. Cheers.
Well, you can see the massive disappointment on the faces there. Siali Piutau, looks like some of them are fighting back the tears. As I say, they had this incredible support, and they will keep getting this incredible support from these fans who really have been one of the talking points of this tournament, the Tongan fans. But great delight for Canada, who had to punch into the wind in the second half, and it probably showed in those stats. But they defended so well.
Yeah, they certainly did. Their tackles, they just did so much good work in that area, and they made a hell of a lot more, but they made them, when they counted, absolutely superb. The stats are slightly against them, but you can't gauge heart in stats.
Well, what a wonderful effort from Team Canada first up here in this World Cup. Their skipper, Pat Riordan, who has played club rugby here in New Zealand, so he comes back and on a successful note. He'll be thrilled. He's standing by with Matthew Cooper.
Well, Pat, it's been a long wait for the Canadians, but what a special victory in Whangarei.
Yeah, that was awesome. I'm so proud of the boys and the way they played and the guts they showed. You know, we knew it was a pretty strong win there coming out of the second half. Just awesome. So proud of the boys.
Were you worried at halftime?
No, I was busy getting my head stitched up, but you know, in the halftime there, we knew we had to change a couple of things and a couple of things we do differently, but we just said everything we need to change is in our control, so it's up to us to change it, and I think it was awesome what we did.
Great team, great spirit. Kleberger and Carpenter, how good were they?
Oh, awesome. I think I hope it just shows what the Canadian boys can do when they work hard. You know, Klebs, he's had a shoulder surgery. He's only played 2 tests in a year, two games of rugby in a year, and he was just awesome today. So I'm so proud of him.
How do you like the Rugby World Cup?
Oh, it's great. I think Tonga and the crowd out here today and the game played by Tonga, it's just awesome. Having a blast down here.
Have a good day in France on Sunday.
Yeah, thanks very much.
Canada up and running at the Rugby World Cup. Adam Kleberger, your man of the match. Highlights and analysis to come when we come back.